Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Dorian. I realized after viewing a lot of my videos and a lot of people telling me that those self-help ones that help you make bowls or do the hookah and everything, they weren't as clear because you couldn't really see what I was doing. Okay, that's it. You weren't able to see what I was doing. So since now I got this desk up and I got everything set up correctly and I got a better light, I can properly show you how to do the bowl. Yes, today I'm going to show you how to do the bowl properly. Uh, I think this is Diablo. Yeah, this is Diablo. It's like a cinnamon kind of smell. It's from Fantasia. It's actually very nice. I'm going to show you how to pack the bowl, and since I'm going to be using Zamboko, because I don't want to use up all these, I consider these semi-quick lights. Semi-quick lights are kind of like the ones that you can light up quick, but they don't produce that obnoxious, freaking nasty taste that those quick lights produce. So, let's get this settled. What you want to do is just clean off your bowl, run water straight through it, and clean it. I do it every so often, or every time I finish my bowl. Before I go to bed, I actually clean my bowl. So let's begin. Okay, we're going to take some of this. Since I got very little of this, I might have to dip into other shisha. I'm not sure. But some people like to put it on like a bowl, or they like to do it in their bowls or something. But I like to squeeze it inside the bowl from the packaging. The less mess on my fingers, the better. Now, a lot of you are asking, how much are you putting in the bowl? How much is too much? Well, it depends on the shisha, really. It depends if it's like bulky or juicy or like crispy. And crispy means there's not a lot of juice in it. That means it's more of a smoking kind of thing. Oops, I think I put a little too much. I'll show you in a little bit. You kind of want to like pinch it in here. Well, normally what I do is I just dump it in there. Sometimes I just dump it in there and then I swish it around. And if I feel like it's too much, then I just take my fingers and just pinch it out until I feel like, oh, this is good enough. This is actually good enough. See? There's little spaces everywhere. It doesn't seem like it's like taking up all the space around it and the bowl and everything. You don't want to cover every single section of the whole entire bowl with shisha. You want to have some spaces in it so that the air can go in and out. That way you can get a better experience, and if you pack it too much, you won't get enough airflow. And it'll actually ruin your bowl. You won't be able to enjoy it as much. It would really suck. Let's put that up. Okay, now foil time. People like to say that different sizes of foil actually produce different results. I'm not sure. I have had the same results on both sides, so I think it's just a person's preference, like if they like non-shiny and shiny, basically. Today I'm just going to put a shiny side up. All you do is just film it over it, mold it, kind of like that. Make sure it's all flat at the top and everything. I like to use... Ooh, snap, come back here. No! That's gone forever. I like to use... Let's get this thing out of here. Don't fall. I like to use these little tacks. They're great. They produce enough puncture if you want to do it lightly or you just want to do it all the way. Since I'm going to use these semi-quick lights, I'm actually going to make my hole a little smaller and a little spaced out a little bit. Again, if you haven't watched any of my videos, I have recommended if you're using different types of charcoal, if you're using quick lights, I'd recommend you to make the holes smaller and more spaced out, so that those coals that those quick lights produce ash that actually influence the taste of your bowl. If it gets inside your bowl and you inhale it, that taste actually goes down into the smoke and you taste it. And also, if you put the holes a little too closer, those coals, those quick lights actually produce a crap load of heat, and they will like burn out your shisha. All naturals, they produce a pretty massive heat, but it's a constant heat, and the ashes that come off of it, even though if it gets inside the bowl, you won't taste it at all. It's because of the all natural making of the coals. There's no excess chemicals or anything. That is just ash. That won't give you any taste. Since I'm using these semi-natural ones, I'm going to put a little holes, and what I do is I just take the tip of this and I just slightly push in. See? You just don't want to make them too big. You just like slightly go around, space them out a little bit. You know, just space them. You don't want to go like that close, because too much close will actually reduce enough airflow and more ash will fall in. So right there, see, around that size, around that distance between each other. I guess I'll show you the size that you're not supposed to do with these. That you can definitely tell the difference in the size. I did that in the middle so that it won't really influence anything. So just some people like to do a cross like that, or to go in a circle, or actually make stars or something like that. It's up to you altogether. But I'm just gonna go in a circle because I'm lazy. I don't feel like following a path or anything. Let's just do. When you get in the middle, you kind of want to space them out a little bit more so that they're not too close together. And you want to make fewer and fewer punch holes. And there you go. That's how you do it. That's approximately the size you should put it. You can't really tell. Let's do it like that. Yeah, you can tell where the big one was in the middle. But all these other ones are the same size, and they're spaced apart really well. And yeah, everything's good. Next, we just put this on the bowl. Now, let me show you what the tips I've been telling you about. Let me take the camera. Alright, let me show you something. Before I put the coals on, I always inhale and exhale. All the time. I do it all the time, just in case I don't have enough airflow in my bowl. So, watch. Like that. That means I have good enough airflow. That means I have no lag, nothing's like holding me back or anything on it. So it's going to be a nice clean flow every single time I smoke. Alright. Hey, not bad, 8 minutes. Thought this would be a little bit longer. Okay, these, I found out they break apart easily. I mean, they're very brittle. Very, 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 very brittle. So I'm just going to take 3 pieces of this, since they produce a good enough heat. See, they're just tiny, tiny. Usually they're like a bigger circle. But, me. What can you do? Get my tongs. These actually light up pretty quick. They're not instant lights, and they're not naturals. They're kind of like in the middle. I guess because they're made of bamboo, that they light up pretty quick. See, watch. This is going to light up really quick. Like a lot quicker than those Fantasia holes. Three, 2, 1. See, about lit up right about now. Yep, that's lit up. And it took like what, 6 seconds? I'm gonna light the 3 others, or the other 2. I guess a lot of times people don't like my videos because of the sound quality and the picture quality. I'm recently trying to buy a new camcorder so I don't have to record on my Kindle Fire. It has been proving a really good camera. It's just the microphone on it is not that strong. And I've been trying to use my Bluetooth on it, but my recordings are out of sync and they pick up a whole lot of crap. Like, they pick up me inhaling, or they pick up me like picking something up and dropping it. Like just setting on a desk or something. It picks that up. That one's done. And the reason why I'm putting 3 on here is because I got a big bowl and I want to cover like majority of the surface that these other coals do. So that's the reason why I'm doing it like that. For the heat. These are very nice coals. I wouldn't use all of them all the time. I would usually mix them up, use them with other charcoal. They're great because they do break apart, but I don't think that's their design. But since they're made out of bamboo, and bamboo gets pretty weak when it gets old or it gets broken up, and that's why it's all breakable. I don't know. Alright, sets it out. I just put these coals on so the smoke might not be so great. But again, this is the crap, I forgot the name of it. That Fantasia flavor I said earlier, I forgot about it. Ooh. I forewarn you, these do produce a kind of like taste to it. So, just bear with me. Well, pretty much that's how it's done. This might take me a little bit longer, seeing how I just start this, but my main point of this whole entire video was to closely show you how to do a bowl and how to light them and how to punch the holes into the bowl, seeing how my other video I made wasn't all that close up for you to see. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day, people.